Political shockwaves are happening in Guyana. A businessman turned politician who just months ago was hailed as the country's new opposition leader is now at the center of a massive US federal indictment. I'm Whitney McKoy. This is the African Diaspora News Channel, and let's get into it. Just over a month after leading his newly formed We Invest in Nationhood Party, better known as WIN, to become Guyana's main opposition force, Azruddin Mohamed is now facing serious criminal charges in the United States. A federal grand jury in Florida has indicted Mohamed along with his father, Nazar Shah Mohamed, on several counts of wire fraud, mail fraud, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. U.S. authorities allege that between 2017 and June 2024, the Mohammeds conspired to defraud the Guyanese government by evading taxes and royalties on millions of dollars worth of food exports.
I have a lot of things that I would be talking about as time goes on. There is this Guyanese businessman who has been buying gold from Venezuelan men dressed in military uniform, 99.9% gold, export it, return the money to a city bank, billions of US dollars within a 4-year span. Almost put the country financial system into crisis. And nothing has been done about that. I want to ask the public, and I will be speaking a lot on that issue, and I want to ask the public to be vigilant because too many things start happening. I don't rule out the possibility of an assassination attempt to my son because strange occurrences started to happen. I want to thank you very much for listening to me. Almighty God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Prosecutors say the pair used a network of shell companies and false documentation to move illicit profits, even going as far as importing a Lamborghini car through fraudulent means. The U.S. indictment also reveals that investigators seized a shipment containing over $5.3 million in gold bars, linked to Mohammed's enterprise at Miami International Airport in June 2024. That gold, official says, is now a part of the assets being forfeited to the U.S. government. If convicted, both Azruddin and Nazar Mohamed could face up to 20 years in prison on each count, along with fines as high as $250,000 per charge, and up to 3 years of supervised release.
Wow. So everybody was saying, oh, they will never give him up. The AG is saying, even if America hints at the fact that they would like to have Mohamed in the States, if they send the extradition order, they're sending him, packing his bag and putting him on a plane tonight and sending him to the States immediately. They have nothing to do with that. They're saying that, oh, Guyana has a long-standing extradition policy with America, blah, blah, blah. They're not willing to break it and everything else. And that's kind of true because who could remember that story with that guy from Borbies, with the other philanthropist who had some big problem and blah, blah, blah. Even though Guyana didn't prosecute or did not win the case, America still sent the guy home. I think it was Bisram, and he won this case, and he been back to the States, and that was it. So if America would send a criminal to Guyana, Guyana cannot refuse to send someone to America to face the same justice system. But enough about that. There's a rumor going around because I have not seen it on any official news network, right? The GRA has backdated Mohammed's taxes to $131 billion. If this is true, this is ultimate checkmate, bro. Because if the GRA can prove that you owe Guyana $139 billion, understand, the state has the right to seize everything you own. So every single house, every single business, every single car, everything the state could come from, bro. This is the definition of F wrong, and you'll find out.
For the money laundering charge, the maximum fine doubles to $500,000, or the total value of the property involved in the transactions. This isn't the first time the Mohammeds have drawn the attention of Washington, really. In June last year, both men were sanctioned by the U.S. Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control, known as OFAC, for alleged corruption tied to gold smuggling and tax evasion. Now, with this new indictment, the stakes are far higher, and the once celebrated businessman and rising political figure could be facing decades behind bars. For many in Guyana, this case raises deeper questions about the blurred lines between wealth, power, and politics. As one political analyst puts it, when gold becomes politics and politics becomes gold, the people will always lose. For the African Diaspora News Channel, I'm Whitney McKoy, bringing you stories from right here in the Caribbean. Until next time, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also leave your thoughts down below. Tell me what you think about this latest development. Stay informed, stay connected.